Las Vegas. Ah, the theater people out there really can do a job, especially when you have a lot of money behind you. Yes, there's something called waking out there at the one of the theater groups, and Wynn Las Vegas. And what I've seen in the photos out there, oh my goodness gracious! Oh wow, wow, wow! Talk about money. You like money's no expense, they say. Um, and the girls are no expense. They're all young dancers. If you really want to make it, I mean, today you do it in theater, and when you have costumes that are, to an old guy like me, I said, wow. But yes, yes, they look like, from afar they look like, ooh, but up close or not. Everything's covered, folks. Especially when your costumes, makeup, you have to glue the stuff somewhere. You're not going to do that on the body. But I've seen the thing, and they say, oh yeah, and they're all young, and they're all, oh, look at those bodies. So look, oh, oh, my stomach can make up three of those girls there. But yeah, it's always nice working with a lot of money, and you have dinner. Oh yeah, yeah, you have good dinner. Oh yeah, um, and you have to move fast. You have to be agile. A little beyond what I can do. I've always liked going to learning how things look in the back in the theater in like Las Vegas. That's nice. You see the show, or actually you see the clips, since all the shows are videotaped. Why? Because from different angles, because they're looking for mistakes. Like Hamilton in Chicago, it's videotaped. But how many videotapes do they have? Every time they get on stage, it's being videotaped. You do that now because you're looking for a mistake. You're looking at something out of sequence, something to be corrected. Because a director's eyes are looking at one or two people, video cameras can see a lot more. But looking at the shows with a house full of people, I'd rather look at the videotapes from way up in the booth. Yeah, that's where I want to be. And you're seeing the multi cameras and multi angles, and if something goes wrong, you can correct it, and you can correct it very, very fast. Doing summer stock, you well now you videotape everything. There's multi cameras there, and then you have cameras facing away from the stage with the people out there. Are they talking? Yes. Are they talking while you're doing production work? Are they laughing? Are they enthralled? You can see by the facial expression on them. Wow, look at that. Or so. And you want to razzle dazzle people in the theater, especially in Las Vegas. That's why you go to Las Vegas. Do I go there to gamble? I don't know. I want to go see the shows. I'm more interested in the shows and how they're done and how their production is put on. I do have that little theater card, belonging to something, and that does help belonging to certain theater groups and meeting some of these people when they come to town for conventions. Meeting directors and meeting Hollywood directors for movies, also Broadway producers and that thing. Do I still keep my little toes in that thing? Yeah, and as I said, summer stock. Hey, do you happen to have a prop? Okay. Can you make a prop? Well, maybe. You got books on, I got books on prop. Well, I'm in theater and television and motion pictures, and you look for things. It's like, I know where just about every theater in the state is, every locale, what's in them. That's always nice to have. That was my motion picture years. You know all these locales where you can go to. I still have those books around somewhere. Somebody, do they really ask you anymore? You know, hey, do I know where something is? Oh, a prop. I may have it. You find out that theater directors have a house full of props. They have a garage full of props. You know, do you know where you can buy a? Yes. When I was in my college days at Columbia, I would make props. You make a model plasters. Well, you're doing production. You try to learn. I would go to the New York costume. Also, a lot of people never heard of New York costume. I said, well, you go to Jim Campbell, New York costume, and ask him. And he's been in the business for a long time. Like I took courses with Jim Campbell and theater makeup, what have you, and you know a lot of people in the business. Did I ever get into the business? I want a pension. I want food on my table. In theater, you're either working or you're not. And most of the time, you're not. It's like being in a film. You're either working or you're not. Or most of the time, you're not. And that's what the thing. That's theater for you. You're an actor. Either you're working or you're not. If that's the only thing you can do as an actor, you better be getting paid a lot of money because you're going to be unemployed most of the time. Screen Actor Guild card doesn't mean very much when you're unemployed 98% of the time. You better have a side skill as can you use a hammer? Can you use a brush? Can you make something? Many actors today, well, they're going to hire me because I'm a cute body. No, they're not going to hire you because you're a cute body. What can you do? This is my resume. Wow, that's nice. Wow, you're cute. Do you wear clothes? Do you do that with a straight face? Wow, that's nice. Do you wear clothes? Do you have your own clothes? You do that with a straight face. When you see enough bodies, that thing, all sizes and shapes and that, you can sit there with a straight face. Oh, do you wear clothes? Not that you do nudes, but do you wear clothes? Yes, I noticed the lack of striping on your body. It's like the lack of striping on your body, from bathing suit. Yes, and if you think I'm crazy, like there was a film called, and it's an old movie, if you can find it. It happened in Hollywood. It happened one night in Hollywood. Maybe that was it. Wow. We're looking for a girl who can do a one-breasted girl. It's like, what? But it's strange. It was a takeoff on the X-rated film business. But theater is great. I like summer stock. I like going to Las Vegas and seeing the shows. Of course, that thing, going to New York and seeing the show. Getting that ticket to Hamilton when it first came out. The guy asked me, well, where do you want to sit? And I said, I want to sit way in the back. I don't want to sit there. I want to sit way in the back. Why? Because I want to see the show, and I don't want somebody breathing on me.